Good day, ladies and gents, guys and girls, bringing you another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Man, I'm super excited. The first episode is out. First things first, let's just address the fact that, as you can see in the top right corner, I am level 13, 318 scrap, and 35,941 credits at the moment. So I've been playing a bit off screen. I've been playing a lot, putting in a lot of hours, grinding away, just so that I can bring you the updates and hopefully give you some pointers and guides as to what to do, what to look out for if you are playing. If you are playing the game and you're following along, then hopefully this helps you. Next thing is bam, the new garage. Oh, it's beautiful. So obviously with all the grinding, I've unlocked a few things and adjusted, and you'll see the garage looks completely different, completely new. Let me quickly run here at the back, then I can show you. Next thing you can see is that we have a car wash with all the goodies. Next thing is over here. Here's kind of your salvage container. This is where you can take parts and you can salvage them. And then, well, let's not head in the back door, let's head in the front door, and then I can show you it's new. So here is everything. As a look and a run through of the garage as it is at this moment. So still got the tire machine, wheel balancing machine, all the toolboxes and so on, shock to bring your shocks and your springs and so on to pull them apart. Battery charger is a new accessory that we've received. This is where you change the look. Yes, the welder over here, just more food toolboxes, interior detailing, computer, which I hardly use now anymore because let's just clear the list from the previous job, because you'll see the tablet. What that helps is just if you are working on a vehicle and it's on the left and you have to order a part, you no longer have to move from there, come to the computer and access and buy parts like that. You just pull up the tablet and here's all the parts. So from wherever you are, you can just pull up the parts and you can order. Same with the phone. You can still come and get your orders and so on here at the phone, but you can also take orders like that. Yeah, well, let's show you what's new here next door. So I've unlocked the garage expansion. From here you can you have the repair table to repair parts. Fantastic. I must say this will really change how quick you can start making money and getting parts and orders around. The repair table for any body parts that you need to repair, and then obviously your brake machine, also fantastic piece of equipment to get so that you can start making more money and you don't have to buy new parts if you can just repair them. So, and then here's your engine stand. And one thing I didn't show you is this guy over here. This is the one that we use to pull the engines out of vehicles. And I think that is about that. That's all that's new so far. Let me quickly show you here on my progress. So first things first, I upgraded all the repair, let's call it the renovator branch, just so that you can unlock this section over here. Oh, another section I forgot to mention is the warehouse. So now if you've got, let's say you've got old parts, and you can then come and place them in here and perhaps use them at a later stage, or use them for future builds or whatever the case may be. So you've got a nice warehouse section that you can access at any time. So yeah, that's about it. Let me quickly show you. Yeah, from here, I don't know really where to go from here, like how we're gonna upgrade. We'll just see how it goes and so on. As for the garage and tools, you'll see here I've got all the extra tools. The only thing I don't have over here is the test bath, which is 10,000 credits, the dyno, which is 20,000 credits, and then the paint shop level 1, which is 15,000 credits. And once you've done that, you'll unlock the different paint shop levels. For now, that's a little bit out of the ballpark, so I'm not gonna really do them now. We'll first have to grind a bit more to get to there. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna do the next story vehicle so that you can just see how it's done. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're on the phone. Accept the new order. Right. Wow. That looks cool. Let's get this one onto the lift. And let's see how many things there are to fix. Okay, so first things first, I'll always just get the car off the ground. Open the hood. Exposes the engine and all its wonderful goodies. From there, I like to bring up the list and just see if there's any parts that are already listed. Most of them will not be discovered. You'll have to kind of discover them yourself, but I'll show you now what we do. I'll always just highlight the parts. We need to change the oil and refill windshield washer fluid, no problem. Let's see, front bumper. Oh, and I need to fix the front bumper. No problem. I think we're going to start with that quickly. Yeah, let's get into it. First things first, you want to kind of bring up your additional tools, OBD scanner, and just let it run its course, do the test, and then you'll see what brings up. Immediately you'll see that we're going to have to look at, and it throws out a nice report like this. Now automatically after doing that, you'll see it threw up all the parts that need to be replaced just from the one test. Now you don't even have to go look for it further, it's just thrown it up for you. As with that saying, we'll do the fuel pressure test. Okay, so you can see there's a fuel rail that's faulty. That would have brought up another part. And we're going to go to additional tools. I normally don't do a tire tread tester unless the client has specifically complained about the tires. So, I mean, use your own discretion, you can do that. And there you go. So everything looks good. Just also keep in mind, repair with parts of minimum condition 77%. So the client would like most of the things to be in quite good condition. Let's go and do our last test, the compression test. Okay, so definitely a camshaft that we'll have to remove. That means we're going to have to open up the engine, and from here we're just going to go and add those two parts. As you can see, there's still a lot of parts that still need to be discovered, but I'm sure with the next one we'll discover the next step. So another cool thing that you can do is you stand away from the car and you go into your examination mode. Now from there you just hold down your left mouse button. This inspects everything. into our normal mode, bring up the parts, you'll see there are a lot more parts that we need to attend to. So yeah, we've got still 2, 4, 6, 7 parts that are not discovered. I'm going to take a wild guess and say I'm guessing this is going to be either like a rubber bushings or something very small. I doubt it will be big parts unless while we're stripping we discover something, but it shouldn't be too difficult. So let's just get into it. First things first, we're gonna have to remove the wheels. Get that one off. You can see some rust on the brake pad. Okay. Let's give it the old inspection. Okay, so what I normally also like doing is I'll take the wheel hub off on every wheel, take the bearing out, that bearing is still perfectly fine, and then just put it back. That way you've inspected it, that can't be faulty. While we are here at the bottom, you can see here's a rubber bushing. Let's just have a look at it, let's see what it comes out as. 12%. So there's already another part discovered. Let's take this one out, another rubber bushing, and then another place where you can also have bushings that are faulty is over here. So we're gonna quickly okay, so the car has to be up in the sky for that. That's not a problem. That all looks fine. Let's move on to the other side. Let's take this one off. Get this brake pad off. And then definitely this hub is fine, but you'll see wheel hub bearing is fine. This is a lot of rust. Let's check what it does. Front wheel hub, that's definitely going to be faulty. Okay, and from here you can just this bushing looks fine. Let's have a look here. Let's see what's happening with this one. That one is also faulty. Just for safety's sake, I'm gonna loosen this one, but this one should be fine. It looks alright. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just put that one back. Perfect. As you can see, the oil filter also looks bad, but when we lift the car up, we'll take care of that. Let's move here to the back. This, that definitely has to be replaced. Remove the disc, remove the hub. This is the wheel hub, is definitely going to be something we'll have to replace. We'll have to. This is accessible from under the car. Let's remove this because there's a part. Spring cap is definitely faulty over there. And let's move on to this side. This spring cap is also faulty. Yeah. Okay, let's get this wheel off. Take this apart. Take the disc off. This is also going to be faulty. Yep, 14%. Okay, so to get this, we'll have to lift the car up. And let's just quickly check. I'm sure we would have gotten, there you go, there's 4 parts. Now we only have 3 parts that are undiscovered, which I'm sure we'll find in due time. But for now, let's get the other tasks. Refill windshield washer fluid. Perfect. Okay, what other tasks were there? That we've done. Change the oil and fix the body part. Let's do that quickly. Take off the front bumper. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to repair it. Yeah, no, we won't be able to repair it. So that's simple. We'll just open up here. And let's just make sure I didn't take any license plate off. No. Okay. Perfect. So that's done. Let's see what other small little tasks there were. That's done. Change oil, drain old. Okay, so we need to change the oil. Let's grab that. Use the equipment. Not much oil. Okay. Now we can remove the oil filter. That is definitely going to be one of the parts that are undiscovered, which leaves us with 2 parts undiscovered now. And so from here, let's quickly check if there isn't any parts here that I can repair. Not really. The spring cap, we can definitely do this one. Let's just try and get this repaired. Perfect. Caliper 75. Let's just quickly check. I think it was 70 something, 77. Let's just get everything above 77 and we should be fine. And there you go. There's no body parts. Let's check if we've got here. Perfect. Okay. Let's head back over here. From here, let's just start putting parts together. Wait, no, we can't put parts together. Let's get all the brake parts done. And we can start ticking a few items off of this list. Okay, I like to leave the wheels off until the very, very, very end. Let's put this rubber bushing in. This one. Okay, nothing else there. Perfect. This one's also done. Detect the oil out, so might as well put the oil filter on while we are here. That's all the brakes done there. Let's quickly have a look here. Okay. And I'm sure that was one of the parts. Okay, so this has been done, that's been done, that's been done. Let's check. Okay, so there are still 2 parts not discovered, and that's not a problem. Let's move over here. Okay, so that covers that. Let's see how we're doing on our list. That's done. Our fuel rail, all the ignition coils. This leaf spring U-bolt was not done. I wonder why. Where? Okay, it will be at the back somewhere. It seems to be fine. They want us to replace this one as well. Okay. It is at 74%, so let's just see if we can't. There you go. Just repair it. Perfect. And that right there is why I said it's best to get that upgraded as soon as possible. Because instead of buying a whole new spring, you can just repair it for much less. And that should put it, there you go. So that's done. I've removed that. Done all the brake pads. This has all been done. Spring cap, that's been done, and the wheel hub has been done over there. So I only still got one more part undiscovered, which I'm almost dead sure is going to be a rubber bushing somewhere that we might have missed, but we'll find it in due time. Those rubber bushings seem to be fine. I think we have found it. Perfect. That should be the last item discovered. There you go. Still one more rubber bushing. Might be that one was under a certain percentage. Let's just have a look. I didn't see what was it. Must be at 77. Okay, fair enough. That one is at 100. That one is at 100. Okay, no problem. Just buy another bushing. Perfect, okay. All the rubber bushings are done. Now that we've done that, we need to get into the cam, fuel rail, ignition coil, timing belt, spark plugs. I think the car has to be down. think that was it that we had to replace. Let's just quickly make sure. Fuel rail, I got the ignition coils. Spark plugs I did pull out. Timing belt, perfect. Now we just go into our inventory. Let's first check if there isn't something we can repair. There is. Now we know we did slightly repair what we could. Add that. That is still fine. 1, 2, 3 spark plugs. This one's at 72%. The rest at 76 and 74. And now all it takes is to assemble everything. That should be it. That coil is done. That's been done. So your main quest has been done. Body parts fixed. Just need to add oil, and we must also add. Did I add the pump back? I know I added the water pump. Did I add power steering pump? Okay, cool. So everything has been added. The coolant in. And that should be it. Just need to get the tires back on. Just also remember, it's not in this case, but in certain cases some of the tires are bigger on the back than in the front, so just be aware of that as well. Is the oil. Just quickly have a look. That should be fine. Just find the dipstick over here somewhere. There you go. That's perfect. Okay. That should be it. And now we just move the car to the car wash. And give it a nice wash. And give the inside a wash. And that should be it. If we remember to do everything, that's all done. That's done. We did put in the oil. What I like to do just before I finish the order, I come over here and you'll see the total payout that we're going to get is 4,824 credits. and that is it. Order done. So yeah, that's one of the story orders done. I hope that was helpful, and hopefully you learned something as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you're still watching, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.